Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Shimmy Bar Life. I hope you're doing well. Here we are, the last week of May, and we're here. We're surviving. Slowly but surely, I should be going back to the gym sometime next week. I am not sure yet on what's going on, but I am looking forward to going back to seeing a lot of my clients. Again, if you notice, I'm inside. Notice who's to my behind me. Notice who's to my right. And then there's another one back there. So you may see them interrupt a little bit because they're my fur babies. This is Abby right here. Benjamin's over there. And that's Maria. I don't like disturbing Her Royal Highness. So let's get started. So we're going to get started, of course, with warm-ups. If you did the last video when we combined those stretches, I hope you felt that one because I really did feel that one. So we're going to do something a little similar today with that same idea. But first, let's go ahead and warm up our spine. Let's go into a tabletop. Again, start tucking in the pelvis. Oops, I'm a little tall. Come to a tabletop. Watch your alignment, hip, knees, engage that core. So right now we're gonna do some cat-cow. So we inhale, we drop those ribs, bring up that tailbone, look up on the inhale, and then we exhale, tuck it all in just like a cat. Ben, stop that. Stop, Ben, stop. 2 more times. And 1 more time. From right here, we're going to go into our forearms. And we're going to go ahead and tuck in our toes. And we want to go ahead and lift up our tailbone by using our abs. And lift up, really, Abby? Lift up. That's how she yawns. And really stretch it out. Go ahead and bring your ears to your forearm. Really bring up that tailbone. If your heels don't touch the mat, that's fine. I touched base with this before. Everyone's flexibility is different. Just give me the best she got. Very good. And just stay right here and stretch it out. Few more breaths. And go ahead and bring your knees down. Big toes together, knees apart. Extend and bring that tailbone back to your heels and really stretch it out. And then roll it out. From right here, we're going to go ahead and sit on our knees. Again, if this is uncomfortable for you, you're more than welcome to stand up. I hope I'm not being cut off. And you can still see me. Okay, so from right here, we're going to open up our chest by interlacing our hands behind. Inhale, exhale, open up that chest. Now, normally I do this towards the end, but every once in a while, and come back home. I like to do this in the beginning as well. Inhale. Exhale. And every time I do this, I always hear a little popping going on here and there, which actually feels pretty good. And then 1 more. Inhale. And slowly release. Go ahead and sit on your heels. Nice and tall. Again, remain that posture. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. Engage that core. And then just roll those shoulders back. 5. And then forward. And slowly release. So now we're nice and warm. We're going to go ahead and go back to that downward dog. So from right here, go ahead and find that alignment. Whenever you're ready, tuck in those toes and come up. We're going to hover down See my knees, they don't touch the mat. You're gonna peek up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay peeked up right here. Really engage that core. And then bring it down. And come back into that child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. Bring your tailbone back to your heels and stretch it out. Now we're going to come back. This time I'm going to teach you something. It's going to be a little challenging, so please take your time. If you cannot do this particular one, skip through it, but at least give it a shot. So this one does require a lot of balancing, a lot of arm strength, but at the same time, a lot of core strength. So we're gonna go to a tabletop. You're gonna tuck in your toes, and you're gonna come up and hover. From right here, since I'm facing to the left, my left leg is gonna go across my body as my right hand touches it. What? You'll see. You're gonna lift, you're gonna cross over and touch. Other side. Touch. So you are doing a little bit of a spinal twist. Take your time with this one. Obviously, personally for me, this mat is too thick for me, so I need to be very careful. Also, my floors are a little slippery, so be very careful when you do that one. We do 3 on each side. We're gonna take it slow, so just give me the best you got. Be very careful when you turn. Now remember, use your obliques. Use your obliques and your abs to turn. And we begin. I need to and we begin, we start the pose, and reach. Whew. Whew. 1, 2, it's a little tricky, and 3. Ooh. That's all we're doing for today, because guess what? We're gonna add on to that. And the reason why I take my time with that one, if you have wrist issues, be very careful, proceed with caution, because you are turning. Your core guides you. Make sure that that core is engaged. That was a little tricky. If you want to try it again, you can pause me, do it again. But that was pretty much what we're just doing 3. I'm introducing the exercise to you. So catch a breather, and we're going to go back to that downward dog. Oops. So that was a little twist there. Back to that downward dog. Tuck in, up. So from right here, we're going to stretch it out. Lift up that right leg. And then right here, watch my leg, we're going to pump. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down, lift. Find that posture, the alignment, other side. And we pump, 16. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to that downward dog. Woo! Bend your knees, big toes together, knees apart. Sit it back. And roll it up. Good job. So now we're going to go ahead and take it to the floor. So for that one, a lot of upper body strength. Your shoulders should feel amazing. They should not be hurting. And I've said this many times before. Sorry, I gotta catch my breath. If you find the exercise to be painful, that's your body telling you, don't do it. So if you cannot do this particular one, you could do other things to modify. You could do a plank and hold it for 10 breaths. You could do a downward dog and hold it for 10 breaths. Don't skip through the video. Don't just sit there and say, oh, I can't do that, it's too hard. No, we've done many, many different things throughout this pandemic, throughout my videos that you could use to modify if there's something that's really hard for you that you cannot do. The only thing that I ask for, you continue to move. Don't stop moving. Don't stop. Keep moving. So with that said, we're going to go down and roll it down. But this time, we're going to add. Make sure that I'm still in the camera. So we're going to add. But first, we're going to do 6 ab roll-ups. Hands above your head. You either point your toes or flex them. And you go up. What is it? Every time I do this, she thinks there's something wrong with me. 1, down. 3. Really roll that spine. Now we're going to hold it right here. Hold it right here, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. So now you're nice and tall, your heart rate's going, your abs are awakened. You're going to extend both hands out. Both hands out. So from right here, as we know, we do the spinal twist, but this time, keep your eye on my arm. I'm going to go to my right first. So I'm going to go to my right, but look at my left arm. It's facing forward. I'm going to go to my left. Look at my right arm. It's still the same exercise, except that one arm stays forward while the other one moves. Same movement. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. And then one more to this side. Woo! Keeping that posture hard. And then last time to this side. Now we're going to go back. Roll it down. 6 ab roll-ups right here. We go back for 6. And I have this barrette. Barrette was bothering me. Really engage that core. Give me 3 more. Now this is the last one. And then roll it up, sit up nice and tall. This time, we're doing the same thing. This time, lean back. Engage that core. Woo! Keep this pose as you're leaning back. Oh, it's a little bit more challenging, but hold this pose. Hold it, breathe, inhale as you turn, exhale, but if you need that extra breath, go ahead and take it. You're not speeding, you're doing the same exact pace. And last one right here, you got this, you got this. Hold it here, round it up forward, and come back. And take a breather. Woo! Bring your knees to your chest, rock yourself back and forth. Good job. So that was a little, oops, I'm getting cut off the camera. That was a little bit more challenging because this time you really engage that core to hold that posture and to do that spinal twist. However, also your obliques were also on fire. So from right here, let's go ahead. Bend our knees, shoulders, hips, feet are even weight. Please be mindful of that. Imprint your lower back to the mat. Hands to the side, palms down. Inhale as we exhale up, really engaging that core. There you are. Inhale, exhale down. Very slowly, one vertebra at a time. When you come back down, you melt down. Inhale and exhale up. Come back down. And then one more time, inhale and exhale up. From right here, my left leg is gonna go across the right. Watch those hips. We're gonna dip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, really engage that core, and then release that leg. You're still holding this posture. Other leg, and we do 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, hold this posture. Release that leg, continue to hold this posture. Inhale and exhale down. Bring your knees to your chest, rock yourself back and forth. I felt that right through my quads, my glutes. Rock yourself back and forth. We're going to go back to that pelvic raise. So my mat's a little slippery because I'm starting to sweat, so that's why I keep adjusting my feet. So again, watch your weight, imprint your lower back to the mat. Inhale and exhale up. Hold this pose, and we're going to extend the right leg. Bring it down, hover the mat. It's going to go up and down. So my toes are pointed. Give me 4, 3, really engage that core, 2, and 1. Now I want to flex my foot, and we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Watch those hips. They like to sink. So make sure they're up. I caught myself on that one. Other leg, hover to the mat. Up. Point those toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex that foot. Up. 6, 7, and 8. Bend that knee, hold this pose. 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock yourself back and forth. Good job. I'm going to go ahead and sit up now. Grab a drink of water. Now again, if you felt that one in your lower back, engage your core. So for this one, we're gonna go and lay on our side. Adjust my leggings. We're gonna lay on our side. So your side plank, if you have trouble balancing, remember your bottom leg, you can always bend that knee. Make sure your heels is closer to your bum. Shoulders, elbows, always aligned. So this leg here, your top leg, you're gonna bring it back. Now watch my torso. I lean forward a little bit. So if you were to do a bird's eye view of me, my shoulders and my hips and my feet connect the dot. So I'm not like this, I'm not a jackknife. You're a nice straight line. So I brought my leg back. This arm here is kind of forward. So it's like a support, but however, it's not really a support. Because when I lift this back leg up, I want to lift. Woo, really engage those glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. As soon as Benjamin got out of the way, now this arm here, lift. There you are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Ooh, give yourself a little break. Because now we'll keep the hand here, the same leg. I'm going to raise it up and I'm going to push back. Push. So my foot is flexed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Now we raise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly, woo, stretch it out. So we were working our glute along with our leg, just differently. Working the same muscle, just in a different style, that's all. Again, if this is a little bit too challenging for you, you can also do this standing up. You can. So again, watch your alignment. If you have trouble with unbalancing, you could always bend that knee or you could extend it, whichever is best for you. Doesn't really matter which way you do it. You're still going to get good exercise. Let me move forward a little bit because my back leg is going to go to the back. And what I like to do is I like to align myself first to make sure that my shoulders and my hip and my feet are aligned. You don't want this leg way too back or forward. One nice alignment. So we're going to start, we begin by lifting. 8. 3, 2, 1. Add the arm. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Bring it in. Ooh. I hope I got my count correct. If I didn't, forgive me. Same leg. We're gonna push and push. So really kick, like you're pushing. Press with those heels. Push. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Hold it here and we lift. Keep going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretch it out. Whew. I'm going to sit up for this one. And I'm going to extend my legs and give myself a nice little hamstring stretch there. Ho, 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 ho. So you work your leg, your outer leg. You work your glute. You also work your obliques. Be very careful with that one though. It's all about the alignment. Again, I bent my bottom knee. You could do that. You could extend the knee, whichever is best for you, as long as you have your alignment. So I'm kind of rocking back and forth here because I feel the burn throughout my legs. Shake your legs, shake your legs. I apologize, we had a little interruption there. Apparently my phone started to ring. So let's continue on with the exercise. So once you're done shaking, whoo, that burn throughout your legs, let's go ahead to the side and do some clamps. So again with the clamp, watch your alignment, shoulders apart, lift up your heart, top leg goes up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up both legs, and it goes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Slowly release other side. No break on this one. Is a quick transition. And we go for 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Lift up the legs. And slowly release and stretch it out. Good job. Woo. So we're going to go ahead. Now we're not really exactly done with legs, of course. I want to kind of focus a little bit on legs. We did a lot of the that earlier twist. It took a lot of arm strength, of course, but we're going to go ahead back and focus on some legs here. So go back to your forearms. Now this is going to be a nice little hip opener. So we're going to go ahead and get into this pose right here. Again, engage that core, lift up your heart. If you catch yourself doing this, see how I'm sinking into my shoulders? That's incorrect. Your shoulders are going to hurt. So lift up your shoulders, put them in their pockets. Engage your core. Your legs are going to extend. Now from right here, we're going to go down, up, and around. Up and around. There you are. Up. We're only doing a few of these. Up. And give me 2 more. And really engage that core. And then we're going to hold it here. We're going to lift and then down. Inhale. Nice and strong. Really engage that core when we lift. So we're mimicking a reformer. It's what you're doing. Give me 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Right here. Right leg goes down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Stretch it out. Did you feel that one? That should be a yes. All core. Now every time I do that circle, that hip circle, my hips pop. So proceed with caution. I hear a proceed with caution. If you didn't feel very good with that one, you can also do smaller circles. You don't have to do the full big circles like I did. So proceed with caution. But we have 2 more sets. Not the same one. But we're going to go ahead back into this pose here. Again, lift up that heart, shoulders down away from your ears. Go ahead and bring your legs up. This time, your right leg is going to go out as your left leg points up, and we're going to circle, small circles. Hold it, reverse your circle. Exchange the legs. Ooh. Doesn't matter which way you start in the circle, because we're going to reverse it. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it, and my legs are shaking. Abby, get out of the way. Abby, out. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in. Push. Back. Push. Now, I want you to lower your legs, almost like a hover right there. Push. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here and we scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sit it up. Take a breather. You should be, right now, you should be having a very good sweat going on. If you don't, that's fine, because everybody's body's different. You notice how some folks sweat more than others. That's okay. Don't rely on your workout by your sweat, but right now I'm a little sweaty. And we have one more sequence, one more. So we're gonna go ahead, back to that pose. If your lower back is hurting, remember you can always put that towel behind your lower back, or you can always use the little small exercise ball. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and come to our tippy toes. Watch that alignment. We're gonna drop our knees to the right, left, right, left. Give me 4, 3, 2, and then 1. We're going to go ahead and bring our legs to tabletop, and we want to drop them. Really squeeze your obliques. Give me 4, 3, 2, and then 1. From right here, legs go up. We're going to go down to a V and then up for 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and then 1, and bring your legs in and roll. That's it. That's the last of the sequence. The last one was a little bit not as hard. I was giving you guys a little break. However, you still felt it. Rock yourself back and forth. We're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna sit up like a mermaid or a merman. So my legs are to my right, and let's go ahead, this way, to the right, and just raise my left arm up to my right and really stretch out those obliques. And then reach for the opposite side. Good job, everyone. I always said this about Pilates. The reps are only 4, 6, or 8, the occasional 16, but they're hard reps. They're hard. Stretch it out. Ooh, feel that nice stretch. Take as long as you like on this stretch here. Whenever we do stretches, I never like to rush anybody. Listen to your body. We're gonna come to our knees now. Fix my shirt here. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna stretch it out as far as I could go and really stretch it out. I'm gonna walk my hands to the right and sink my body to the left. We've done this before. Walk it over. And come to center and roll it up. So from right here, again, you don't have to sit on your feet like I am. You could stand, you could most definitely stand up. You could go ahead and sit and cross your legs. I'm looking straight up. I'm engaging my core. I'm watching my alignment as I inhale and I tuck in my chin on the inhale. And I exhale. So what I'm focusing on is extending my spine. Take some nice deep breaths. And one more. Go ahead and drop your head to one side, nice and slow. Take some deep breaths and come to center, and then other side. Come to center. From right here, I'm going to go ahead and circle my arms up on the inhale. On the exhale, my right hand goes behind my back as my left hand goes outside of my right knee, and I hold this pose. Inhale up, and other side. Oh, I feel it more on this side. And just stretch it out. And slowly release. And that's it. I try to keep my videos at least 30 minutes or so. You don't need an hour of Pilates. If you could put in a good 30 minutes 3 times a week, normally suggested 5 days a week, but you know, we're all busy and that's understandable. But this is a great practice. I appreciate you being in this journey with me. Thank you so much. As I said, I may be going back to the gym next week. Not exactly sure what's going on. But anyway, I'm looking forward to going back to a new normal. So again, I appreciate everyone who's been my supporter for Shimmy Bar Life. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. If you have any questions or concern, you can always leave me a message and I will definitely get back to you. But in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and until next video. Bye-bye.